All right, so here's the Celtic Tree Oracle by Sharlyn Hidalgo, illustrated by Jimmy Manton. Here's the guidebook here. Oracle Tree, the Celtic Tree Oracle. Nice size book, I suppose. You've got your picture here, the header, the totems, deities it connects to, what letter it connects to, and the class of the card. Also gives you those keywords, a little descript, and then if you have this card in a reading, what it means, and if you have it reversed, what it means. So that's nice. And then on the back, it also gives you the message. And there's the back of the book, displaying another beautiful tree. 25 cards in a guidebook set. Celtic Tree Oracle is based on ancient Celtic wisdom, which revered trees as living spiritual beings, keepers of sacred knowledge that can help us survive and thrive on Earth. This deck is your tool to tune into the trees and access their old age, or their age-old loving guidance. You will become familiar with the signature energies of the trees and more connected with nature, inspired to walk through the woodlands and breathe in the revitalizing air of the rainforest. These cards are steeped in Celtic cosmology, which honors the cycles of the seasons and teaches reverence for all living creatures and respect for our Mother Earth. May they help to connect you to the wisdom of the beautiful sacred world of the trees. This is by Blue Angel Publishing. Some of these I'm not going to butcher the name. I'll just go on by. I'm showing you the cards. Each of the cards has a little symbol here. I'm sure that's just like a Celtic something. So we've got the birch tree right already going in. I'm not going to butcher that. Here's the back of the card. Lewis Rowan is next. Fern Alder. Sally Willow. Newen Ash. Hot Hawthorn. Dewar Oak. Tyne Holly. Call Hazel. Quert Apple. Muin Vine. Gort Ivy. Grittal Reed. Strafe Blackthorn. Ruis Elder. ALM Silver Fir Pine. That's a gorse. Heather or mistletoe. I had no idea mistletoe was that. That's pretty. White poplar aspen. Interesting. This is the kind of wood that I made some tables out of. Was the poplar. Iohoe. Crowed Grove. Spindle. There's the honeysuckle. There's beech. And the sea. Now, I would do a reading with these if I knew them better, because I don't want to have to pull the book out. I guess I could just do one card for the collective and I can pull the book out for it, huh? Oh, and there it is. Call Hazel, number 9. Number 9 just fell right out as I said that. We've got the little symbol here. There is a chart with all the symbols in there. And ours is doing the Call Hazel, which is intuition and wisdom. I can see that. Yep, it kind of looks like there's a little face here, and there's all the lighting behind there, and the beautiful flower there that's blooming with all the different colors. Very illuminated. Let's see, the table, it relates to December 13th and January 10th. Those are the birthdays that go with the hazel tree. So maybe it has to do with someone born December 13th or January 10th. Okay, you want to have some enlightenment with that. June 13th to the July 10th in the northern hemisphere, June 13th and July 10th, and in the southern hemisphere, it is December 13th and January 10th. So maybe some of those dates are going to be important. You might want to jot those down and see. Perhaps those could be lotto numbers. You never know. 13, 10. Oh, 13 and 10. So it's either June and July or December and January. Interesting. All right. The book tells us the totems for this one are hare, scarab, tortoise, and turtles, crab, and salmon. All right. Work, 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 work. Interesting. It's the tortoise and the hare in this. Interesting. The deity is Gaia and the great mother goddess, like Sophia and Isis, the Fitan, the white ancient one. This relates to the letters C and K. That could be meaningful to somebody. The celebration is during summer solstice, so something about the June and 20th and 21st. Keywords is the water, the moon, bounty and abundance, intuition, wisdom, insight, knowledge, sage advice, divination, poetry, creative pursuits, higher perspective, and clarity. Your feminine nature, the changing of the moon, the lunar principle of receptivity and mystery, and the goddess Sophia of higher wisdom are all relevant now. Your female lineages have something to say to you, as do your spiritual heritages. Take some quiet time to tune in and listen for the nurturing messages. Take your intuition seriously. Find time to sit by a body of water near your home, a lake, ocean, river, or stream. The tree suggests appreciation. Appreciate the cycles, and what cycles are you in right now? The tree suggests acceptance of where you are right now, as it is impossible to push the river. It is time to give gratitude for all that you have and to honor the earth. Notice the abundance around you. This is a time for family time and family reunions. This card invites you to find gratitude for all the mothers in your life. If you're requiring nurturing, cultivate friendships that can support you, nurture others, mother each other with compassion. It may be time to heal the mother wound. Perhaps this is the time for forgiveness. If you are a mother, make sure you are representing the best qualities of this role. If not, move towards changing your behavior and be the kind of mother that you would like to have for yourself. Interesting. You could be needing to, this is just my own side note, you could be needing to heal your inner child and being a mother to yourself, in case you don't have that mother figure around you, or in case you're not a mom, in case you don't have friends around you that can support you, or you've tried to find friends and you just haven't found the ones that kind of stick. Time to nurture and mother yourself. Go get your nails done if you can. If you don't have the money to do it, file your nails. If you don't have money to go get a pedicure, clean your toenails. Give yourself a facial. You can make facials with honey and other ingredients that you can, essential oils or whatnot. You can make recipes at home with things in your kitchen to do face masks, avocado, egg, stuff like that. Whip it up, put it together, and make a face mask for yourself if you don't have the money to go get one. Just take care of you. Talk to yourself nicely. Myself, I revisited my elementary school, where I really did a lot of damage to myself in the way that I responded to certain situations. And I have to go through the healing of that. And I have to forgive myself because I didn't know better. And that's okay. Because I was able to go there and I was able to enlighten myself. And I was able to revisit the places where things had happened and I never spoke up. So, with that said, it could be something like that. Going back to your childhood and forgiving something that had happened. Or just forgive yourself for any time that you might have acted like a child, even in adulthood, and you want to forgive yourself for that. It's time to forgive ourselves. It's time to move on. I'm going to move back to the book. There it is. If not, move towards changing your behavior. Be the kind of mother that you would like to have for yourself. Spend some time in nature. Follow the course of the moon. Consider poetry, divination, and meditation. Call up your inner muse as you can find inspiration here, and pay attention to your dreams and creative urges. You are offered wisdom that can be applied to any situation. Creative solutions are possible. Seek the advice of elders. If you seek clarity, this card will offer you sage advice. Go within and ask the ancestors' specific message for you. With that said, should we pick another card? The message says, I represent your own inner wisdom. I am that small, still voice inside that is sometimes hard to hear, and I stand up for the heart wisdom that ensures life and health for you, your situations, and your mother planet. You find my speaking in a babbling brook or a dense forest. You'll find me in the fullness of the summer sun. I am part of the paradise in which you live. I produce the hazelnut of wisdom and the ancient knowledge. Please take care of me and of yourself and the children of this world. I am the birth of your own dreams and visions. Now is a good time to use your divination tools. It is also a great time to support others and act as a guide or a helper. So if you need anybody who needs help, you guys, just seems a little lost, can you help them out? I'm going to go for this one card that was kind of sticking up there, because it was like, pick me. And here we are with the reeds, number 14. We've got a 9, which is a number of completion. And then we've got a number 13, which equals to 4. 4, for me, symbolizes angelic wings. I don't know why, but when I turned 44, that was a big deal. And I'm like, oh, I've got my wings now, because they look like wings. And then I was able to accept the fact that I was 44. And I know people would dream to be 44, but at the time I was in a different mind space. That was quite some time ago. Alrighty, so this one, Northern Hemispheres, the dates is September 5th to October 2nd. So maybe that's when someone's going to move. Totems are an owl. The deities is goddess of the hunt, like Athena and Artemis. It does mention Lilith. In a reading, it's time to focus on a desired outcome and take action. If you're looking for a job, make calls and set appointments. If you're working on a project, set up your itinerary. Set your intentions and back them up with affirmations. Okay. So you want to go ahead and look out for help and see and reach out to people who can support you. Call on those who are in a position to lend you a hand up. This card represents action. No more apathy, please. Align your spirit and ask for direction. Align with the power of the hour of the pike. You know how to stalk and hunt. What do you want? It's time to go for it. Stick to your resolve. Set your intention and take steps towards outcomes. You have to take yourself seriously and believe in yourself. This card sends you courage and fortitude and the belief in a positive outcome no matter what. You are here for a purpose. To fulfill your own choices, do so with creativity and spirit of fun. All right, so I guess that's pretty darn clear. You asked for, you want to sit in meditation to get the answers that you need, and then we asked, hey, what is it that we need? And it tells you. Handle life with creativity and fun. Everything's going to work out. You just have to do your part. Get out of your own way, put things in action, stop making lists, and start checking those things off the list. Sound good? All right, folks. Make sure you make it a great day. You're never given this opportunity back. Only you can do that. Thank you for being here. Please like the video if you haven't yet. It does help the video reach others who may be interested in looking at these decks before they buy a deck, because you can't usually return decks, even though I did find one that was used at a certain store that does sell used decks, and I'm going to show that one to you next. I had to look it up because it did not come with a box. It's called Merlin Tarot. Merlin. Anywho, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the Celtic Tree Oracle. Maybe you'll be bringing it to your treasure trove of boxes like I did. Thanks for being here.